Hi everyone, this is Steve Reckner with Reckner Certified Home Inspections, and today I am going to be taking you around the inside of a house to show you a few things that home inspectors are not normally supposed to talk about / comment on, and some people always say, well, why didn't you tell me about that? And that would be aesthetics in a home, how pretty something has been done. You can see some sloppy drywall working done here and in the corners. This happens to be a corner next to the outside of a house, and I can feel that it's all just bad mud work. There's no paper floating around, or I'm not able to push on anything. And there's just been some bad drywall issues where they just didn't know what they were doing. Could have been a DIY job or just a not so good contractor. But you can see a little patch job right there that didn't go so swell. Little mark on the wall. And then over here, things such as didn't caulk in between the trim. And then you can see up in the ear, you got some gaps where some of the paint filled it in and sometimes it didn't. It is Christmas time. It is, I think, December 20th. And you can just see here where they just didn't fill in with caulk yet, maybe. But here we are doing a home inspection. And again, you can see over here, we have an area where some paint was on some trim. They haven't caulked anywhere around the walls, especially up in the sides of the door here. And there's quite a bit of a gap that needs to be filled. Technically, it needs to be filled. You can see here where the two pieces come together, and that's not from shifting of the house or anything. I've known this house for a long time, and that's was just always there. It's the way it was built and wasn't done properly. You can see where the crown here hasn't been painted yet, and some of the wallboard they put up was not patched yet and properly painted over. So you've got a lot of things here aesthetic wise, such as a bad trim job. You can see the corners over here of this window, like that there, and the miters are not strong. At least, good carpentry work. And then if this is going to show up or not, but you can see some of the drywall jobs around some of the vents. All of that's aesthetics and something that, a lot of people say, well, why didn't you tell me about that? Why didn't you point that out to me? Because a homeowner, or home inspector, I should say, is not here to talk about how pretty a house is. I'll show you some more things right here. It has nothing to do with the functionality of a house. If it did, we surely would comment. But things like this that aren't done yet, maybe unfinished projects, such as this newel post that's going up here. Looks like they've done a lot of remodeling. They just didn't get this part of the envelope done yet. And that is not something that we comment on as something that's not functional. It's just something that's not finished. And it's something the home buyer has to decide if they want to take on and either can do themselves, if they're handy enough, or if they want to hire somebody to have it done. Looks like we have a couple holes in the drywall here where they tried to run some wires or something. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not beautiful. Now, there is things like this where a homeowner or home inspector gets a little more technical on. You can see this crack right here. And that's something that I will be further investigating to try to figure out the cause of. Because maybe it was just a bad drywall job, or there might be some kind of issue with the foundation. We'll have to go in the basement and check it out. So thank you everyone for watching. This is Steve Reckner with Reckner Certified Home Inspections. Have a good day.